And welcome back. Alright, so last time we arrived at Hikma and there is a very nice... there is a very nice famed armor for sale here. The imperishable defense. It's also very costly, but we do have the crowns. However, I'm going to do their little contract here beforehand to get a better price. Alright, so without further ado, let's go deal with some hyenas. That's also very nice for us because I could definitely use some more hyena fur mantles. Okay, and they are running away as they should. They did not get far though. Okay, let's wait for them. The team actually has pretty nice initiative when they are faster than hyenas are. Well, some of us are. Okay, let's get Season there, but let's not attack yet. Let's do a bit of work there. Should be an extremely easy fight. Let's also use the Falcon buff, I guess. Well, it is an easy fight, but so far we are missing our shots here. Not that it matters. Okay, it's Zishan time. There you go. Might as well use the adrenaline there. Why the hell not? Okay, one more. And there we are. Okay, so let's see about the price for the armor here. Also, we gained 25 crowns. How nice. Didn't get rid of this, of course. But yeah, let's see. Well, it's the same price, basically. Well, in any case, I'll buy it. And now that we are under 30k as well, that means that the men don't get to demand more wages. And since I am a miser, that suits me well. Anyway, this goes, of course, for Zubair. Which means we have this piece. And did we only have, like, one other battle forged? I think that is the case, but let's double check here. Also, how heavy is this specifically? 35, okay. Yeah, I think we only have 2 battle forged folk. Yeah, we do. So Milo gets to use this one now. Enjoy. It is heavier, but it also has a lot more durability. Alright, so now we are still looking for a good tank here. And I guess what we'll do is travel to Tanvir. And then to Al Anwar and maybe make some money as well. Did I have some stuff to sell? Well, in any case, I won't be selling here. So let's get a move on. Okay, I guess I'll scout this little patch of land here. See if there's a camp. There is a camp. Okay, lots of necrosavants. Sure. Don't think I even need nets here, so I won't start the fight with any nets out. But I guess I could reposition the people a little bit. Maybe Mahdi in a more flanky position there. Okay, something like this. It's going to be fine. And I'm not afraid of necrosavants. There are 12 of them though, so we'll see. Patiently wait for them to arrive. Get some morale checks. Okay, the brutalizer is actually breaking here. It's only some vampires. Why are you so afraid? Okay, well, in that case, let's wait and see if we can improve his morale state. This might be the time for, let's see, Blitzkrieg. Probably is, I think. But I'll wait with the wavering guys. See if we can get some kills here. Zishan, you may also wait, I think. And Hadi can perhaps get us a stun. Let's go for this one. Yeah, there it is, the stun. Nice. I guess I can't get a weakened necrosavant here for Supire to get a decapitation off, so I guess I'll just attack. Already. Also, I should have decapitated there. Oh well. Slight mistake, very slight. And Milo, you can just attack this one, I guess, though. Since this one was dazed, maybe I should have gone for like this one instead. Oh well. 83 or 83? No, I'll go for an 83. Also, I guess maybe activate the Bearded Blade. So I haven't used many axe specialists in Reforged yet, so it will take me a bit of time to learn to use these abilities. So you can disarm opponents with this, with your next attack. And also, until your next turn, every attack missed against you has a chance to disarm. Okay. Will expire upon successfully disarming or attacking. Or swapping your weapon. Well, I guess I might as well activate this. I don't think it's going to do much here, but might as well. There's also Hook Shield, but obviously they don't have shields. Shield using Necrosavant. Now that would be interesting. Alrighty. So perhaps I can kill this one. But maybe it's better to get a kill for Zishan here. Which means leaving that one. Okay, let's do it like that. Charade wavering. Well, not wavering, breaking still. Let's attack here. Nice. Alright, let's use the Blitzkrieg. Go for this one. Excellent work. I don't think it matters which one I go for here, though this one might be a kill. Not quite. finish that off. Okay, and now I suppose I can shield wall if I'd like. Sure. What is your resolve, by the way? Base 48. No, that's not fantastic. Nice. And also, yeah, should have gone for the decapitation there. Okay. And we have 7 of them left. One of them is stunned. Okay, Milo's melee defense is 56. I don't think the shield wall here is necessary by any means, so let's not. Alrighty, and let's see, can we get another stun? We cannot. Let's go for a hold steady. Just attack. Could have perhaps waited there, but let's just attack. Just in case one of them ends up here or here, let's wait with Mahdi. Very unlikely scenario, but why not? Alright, taking a bit of damage. Do a rotation here. Offensive rotation. Milo's adrenaline was wasted. That's how it goes sometimes. Also, we are going to run out of fatigue here, sadly. Also, Leofric, with the no waiting system, cannot do anything apart from moving. I guess I'll move. Okay, they are targeting Hadi. Honestly, I won't even mind that much if Hadi dies here. I don't think he will, but maybe. There's a chance. Hadi is pretty decent, but we can do better. Does kind of suck to have to train a new recruit up, but we're looking for another recruit anyway. I guess I should use the net probably though. You can go for a stun, however. So maybe not use the net in that case. Anyway, let's see. 114 initiative, so that's less than a Necro Savant. I guess Wolfgang goes for that one. And then moves like here. Shured has taken a bit of damage, but we can probably avoid the shield walling from now on. I suppose I'll use the onslaught. Okay, and who's going to kill this one? Yeah, it's gonna be Zahiri, I suppose, probably. Also, I guess I'll do that. That might save Hadi's life. Yeah, I guess I should go for the kill here. And not leave it for Zahiri. Might as well also use the net, I guess, on like that one. Okay. And let's go for damage here. And out of fatigue, of course. And cannot get there. So kind of poor positioning, but also obviously the Necro Savants teleport around, so it's difficult. Nice tries there. Okay, so 2 more. And we are awkwardly positioned. Well, it's going to be fine. Guess you do move there, but let's keep the rest of you guys here to protect Hadi. Okay, going for the banner next. Rude. Do they have crippling strikes? Yes, okay, makes sense. Poor Leofric. Poor Leofric with his unstoppableness. Just recover. Just recover. Okay, Bertram is in a bit of a bind, but he does have the 9 lives. We do have the rotation on Mahdi, so I guess I'll use that. And if they somehow go for Hadi because of this positioning, then so be it. Let's protect Hadi though. Would like to move here to throw stuff, but perhaps I shouldn't. Yeah, probably shouldn't. So just stay put. No, I can do... Yeah, I can do that. Get a stagger there. Alright. One more. Alright, there we go. So, did take a bit of damage, but ultimately we were fine. Bertram's tactician abilities helped a lot. Einar gets a level. And we get... Balthasar the Toothless's Ray. Polearm. Okay, so pretty nice find. It does have enhanced damage. The only problem is that our polearm guy already has a better polearm. Also, we did get... Oh, a pretty nice find here. This is a poise armor. Minus 20 fatigue. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay, so let's see. I guess I'll make the comparison here. So also repair these, but... So this is 72 to 96. Oh, come on. Yeah, this has more damage. So this is a famed pike, right? Yes, a famed pike. Okay, well, it's not completely out of the question that at some point we'll get another polearmor, especially if someone like Hadi dies, but we shall see. Anyway, who's the next most valuable person that we will give this dragon skin to? Also, was this also a dragon skin? No, not that one. This. Yes, now we have 2 dragon skins. Alright, so who uses poise? Do we only have one person who uses poise? No, Bertram uses poise as well, so it's probably Bertram who gets to wield. Oh, not wield. I keep saying wield when I mean to say wear. Anyway, so this is 288. Okay, well, sure. Bertram, you may have this. And might even apply the bone plating there. Yeah, makes sense to me. Yeah, there you go. And also, yes, Einar, now level 9. Keeps rolling pretty poorly for melee defense. I'll still take it though. Let's also take the +4 fatigue. And I guess it's between Formidable Approach and Underdog. I'll get the Underdog first. And for the level 11 perk, I'll decide later. Alright, and Hadi, you may sit out. Bertram, you can still stay in the line. Alright, now let's head to Tanvir, I suppose. And we see more Necrosavants. Okay, Bertram, sit out. After all. Let's take care of these ones as well. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so I can do a rotation with Mahdi, even multiple ones perhaps. I don't know if it matters though, let's not even think about it. Makes no difference here when there's only 4 of us. Not 4 of us, 4 of them. Okay, there we are. Just one to go. Okay. And I suppose I should repair the Kopeshes. Alrighty. It is going to be nighttime when we arrive. Couple of contracts available. Probably won't be doing them, but maybe. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's wait for dawn. Alright, so let's see. Okay, Alchemist has a second wind potion. I'll probably get that for the Black Monolith. Armor has nothing. Let's see about the recruits. We are looking for a tank. Probably not for this guy. Trained with tough, but no shield. No, yes, you do have shields. Okay, ailing. Well, that doesn't matter. Faint-hearted is pretty bad, but we can overcome that perhaps. Not this guy though. He's not going to be good enough. Nice try though. Insecure and tiny. Nope. Tiny is fine for a tank, of course. Mahir the dog. Shields and vigorous. No trained though. We kind of do need trained. Also no. This guy has tactician but no shields. Alright, good talk, so no one here. I guess I'll make some things here. So 1 bone plating, 1 hyena fur mantle, and 1 nacho necklace. Okay, so who gets to use the nacho necklace? Actually, probably you, Einar. So let's give the dog to, I don't know, like Leofric perhaps. Okay. And keep holding these Heinefur mantles for famed nimble gear. Guess I'll also hold the bone plating. Okay, you may return to the lineup. How about you? Not yet. Also, yes, let's treat at least this. Well, I'll treat this just in case he gets like an infected wound or something, whatever. And let's also, yes, buy this second wind potion. And let's get some tools. And how about the selling price? 17, okay. That's fine. We'll sell some shimmering ashes. Yeah, I didn't mean to sell that. Let's buy it back since I do have the mod which allows that. 270, 240. I'll sell the 240. I can also sell this, yes, because we have a better one. 2 better ones at least. This I can sell definitely, and that. Also, I'll sell the verse. Well, these are actually identical. Okay, well, let's sell one of them. Keep one just in case. Alright, I think we are ready to move on. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go to Al Anwar. Probably fight in the arena, but obviously the main thing is looking for that elusive tank candidate. He doesn't need to be perfect, but he does need to have good defense, a lot of hit points, decent resolve, etc, etc. Charade gains +1 fatigue. Running about everywhere. Bread and games, so gladiators are more likely to be available. Also mirage sightings. No famed weapons. Guess I'll get yet another second wind potion. So I am going to be holding these for a long while, as the Black Monolith is basically the last main objective of the campaign, so they will clog up the inventory a little bit, but even so, let's get them. Let's see what these are. Hunt down what terrorizes, well, maybe. And then we have 1 Skull Ifrits. Again, maybe. Also, maybe I should have bought like some trading goods back there. But I didn't, because I forgot. But we could do it here. Okay, so about the recruits. So doesn't have trained. So I think that's going to be a skip, basically always. Gladiators are hugely expensive, but probably have to check them as well. Okay, no. If I still had the Save Scum, I might just decide that I don't want to bother with this. Trying to find a great tank. Okay, let's check Tavid here, who has Tactician and Shields. Okay, no stars in melee defense. So with a guy like this, well, not necessarily him, but with a guy like this, we could perhaps utilize Milo or maybe even Charade, but probably not, in the tank role with the Shield Sergeant perk. Unless within 2 tiles have the action point and fatigue cost of shield wall halved. And anyone who starts next to you, as long as you have shield wall, will use shield wall for free. And same goes for the shield sergeant themselves. Yeah, I think this guy isn't quite good enough though to try to make use of that. 1 star hit points. No Colossus does have Fruits of Labor though. Resolve is fine. Does have 3 star in range defense, which works with anticipation. But yeah, no stars in melee defense. So if I tried to utilize this guy in a role like that, can they survive? Can Milo and this guy survive in the Black Monolith for long enough? They can die, but as long as they hold the northern flank long enough to give us time to deal with the undead, it's definitely not ideal. Maybe, just maybe. I'll keep this guy in the roster for now, but let's see about these guys who are available here. Okay, well, we have an indebted with trained plus shield, and also with vigorous. That might be the key. That might be enough. But yeah, they also need hit points, and also perhaps they will also need to pass their promised potential, which would be a gamble. Also, I can't check them out if I don't fire this guy. He's also a bleeder, which is potentially going to get him killed very quickly in the monolith. Or even before that, perhaps. He doesn't have resilient to help with that. Okay, I think I will fire this guy, but I don't know. Am I making the right decision or not? Anyway, let's see about this one. 1 star melee defense. 28 resolve, so absolutely does need to succeed with the promised potential. No stars in hit points. Does get Indom and the trained perk group though. And shields. Like, if this guy succeeds, then he should be good enough, I think. But if he doesn't, then I don't know. He does get the fortified mind though, which we might have to take here. Also, with 1 star reaches 29 melee defense and gets, well, about 29. Plus 15, of course, from promised potential. He does also get 2 stars in melee skill, which doesn't really matter as a tank, but anyway. Gets poise. Okay, I think I will gamble on this guy, but I don't know. If he fails, then it's going to take even longer. Well, we can do other things while we wait. Also, while it does take some time to train up people, we only have a roster limit of 12, so training them up with this origin is, I guess, faster than it would perhaps be otherwise. Of course, I could just decide on another origin that I would just keep whoever I'm training in the lineup all the time. But yeah, let's go with this guy. He's not perfect by any means. Having more stars in melee defense would be better. Having stars in hit points, having access to Colossus would be nice. But then again, if he succeeds with this, then he might just get the tough perk group. Or something else. So let's see about this guy. Try to keep him alive and try to get him to level 11 and hopefully he can also succeed. And then he's going to be our tank in the Black Monolith. I think that's the plan. Though I might keep it as an option to try out people still. But then again, if I do that, then I shouldn't be getting rid of Theodobald. I should be getting rid of like Hadi in that case, or maybe Milo. Milo or Hadi. Which feels like... feels stupid. Anyway. Theodobald the Pale, you are now our best bet. And yeah, let's give you this pike, I guess. The famed pike. Alright. As an added bonus, even if he succeeds with Promised Potential, since he's indebted, he'll never be paid a wage. Like Zishan, who is basically the main character of the run. Not paid anything. Anyway, let's also fight in the arena, I guess. Probably. Okay, we have 6 serpents. Should be fine at this point in the run. Definitely bring Zishan here. And I guess what I could do is use others than the gladiators here. But it's very unlikely I'll care about training them enough for them to get the arena perks, so... well, not perks, arena traits. So I guess I'll still bring the gladiators. Also, getting levels on them, getting XP on them is quite good, obviously. So let's bring them. Let's bring them. Alright. So I am pretty happy we found that guy, but like I said, he most likely does need to succeed with Promised Potential, so we are 50-50. And also, getting good hit point rolls are kind of necessary as well. And also I will be ignoring, for the most part at least, the melee skill, so that 2 stars there is kind of wasted. Anyway, let's kill these serpents. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Okay, that's better. There we are. So how many more fights does Zishan need for the first trait? 1 more. And we get 1 more tomorrow. What was this? Hunt down. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's also make some money. And also we do have the new guy to train up. So We need to do a lot of fights for that. Of course, it's entirely possible he also dies before he reaches level 11. We shall see. Okay, so what do we have? We have nachos. 17 nachos. Okay, let's reassemble the formation here. Something like that, perhaps. Okay, what I'll do here is back off like one tile, I suppose. Which means going 2 tiles, but not directly in the opposite direction as they are. So we have only tier 2s and tier 3s here. Okay, not doing this optimally, but that's fine, because the fight should be pretty easy here. Alright, well, I guess Leofric, you will wait this time. Please advance. There you go. Now, a lot of them are waiting though. Well, we can use the Blitzkrieg if I feel like. So we shouldn't be in any danger here. Even without the Blitzkrieg, we'd be fine. Right, I guess I'll rotate here. Definitely could take more time in this fight to play it better, but that seems unnecessary. I probably will use the Blitzkrieg. Also, let's use Spear Wall. Spear Wall doing work. Okay, and like I said, let's use the Blitzkrieg. Switch into, I guess, these. Okay, and just move there. Son, I am disappointed. Okay, I don't want Zahiri getting swallowed here. Can I stop that? We'll see. Probably, but that does demand the others to connect with their hits here. Keep on using that. 82 miss. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, then again, I can just use hold steady. So no one gets swallowed yet. Alright, that works. That also works. Works very nicely. Okay, getting there. And I guess wait, because we might be able to reposition Not sure how likely that is, but maybe. Also just wait there and here. And also there. You can do a little bit. Oh, what the? I guess hold steady doesn't work against that. Well, live and learn. That does suck a little bit, but oh well. Immune to being stunned, knocked back, or grabbed. What does the description for Indomitable say? Stunned, knocked back, or grabbed. But this also stops you from being swallowed, so... Not sure if that's intentional or not. I would imagine that probably it is, but still. Well, we shouldn't be in any danger despite that. This one also hasn't swallowed anyone. So I guess dealing with... Also this one is going to... Yeah, they can feed, perhaps. Well, this is a messy fight again. Messy, messy fight. I'll do that. Guess you can do nothing else. Get in there. These ones will get to feed unless I can kill here. Is there also a corpse underneath this big one? I can't see. Maybe. Well, that should be a kill. Oh, never mind, it's a 69. Okay. Well, this is going surprisingly poorly. Quite poorly, in fact. Maybe I underestimated this fight. Maybe I did. Yeah, that sucks. If only Einar had been able to act one turn earlier. Well, that helps. Okay, and this one is back, but didn't swallow anyone. Speaking of being swallowed, I think I'll use Onslaught next round. So 2 of us have been swallowed, and more of us are a little bit in danger of being swallowed, but still I think this fight will go in the end well. I guess I'll just attack here. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you have the split hand. Okay, well, anyway. Also, this one needs to die before it can get its health back. Well, I can do that with, hopefully, Huddy. Getting Seashan back would help, but this one is still at full health. Yeah, this is going pretty awkwardly. Let's kill this one, I guess. And out of fatigue. Okay. New guy gets the kill here, and we get Charade back. Maybe getting the stun would be pretty good here, unlike this one. Did get the stagger. Okay, so yeah, let's see. We can go for a stun with Leofric as well. So let's go for damage on this one. Acts in 8. Can I kill it? Yeah, probably. So let's not actually go for the stun. Let's instead go for the bonk. And I guess unleash the War Dog, probably. Does it even help here? Maybe it's just a detriment. I guess I won't be using it. Let's switch it. No, never mind. You don't have another weapon. Maybe I should give him like a... He doesn't have quick hands, but if he had like a dagger in his inventory, he could switch in situations like this to be able to attack. Like a Quatal dagger, maybe? Anyway, I guess just end. Okay, there we go. That's good. A few of them are getting away, but that's fine, as long as they don't leave with one of us being swallowed. Stop this one. Also, now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't have given Zubair the Weapon Master perk, because the reason he can keep swinging this is because he benefits from the double grip bonus for cleavers, which is 25% less fatigue. So if I tried to like wield an axe or a flail one-handed with Zubair, then that would take far more fatigue. Unless it's like a -3 fatigue famed weapon. Well, in any case, what's done is done. All right. Yeah, it's over. Okay, and we get 4 levels out of that. Zahiri, Hadi, well, actually 5 levels. Wolfgang, Theodobald, and Charade. So, messy fight, but in the end, a pretty good result. Okay, so Zahiri, level 15, and gets a perk point. Now let's do the others first. Charade, level 11. So if he's going to be using spears, which it seems like he will, unless I take Weapon Master here or at level 15, then I don't really need more melee skill now, do I? 96 should be enough with a spear. And he finally rolled a +3 for melee defense. And also I did get anticipation, so maybe what I do here is get melee defense, range defense, and hit points. I think I will. Let's do it like that. Improve the defenses. And probably give him finesse, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so shield wall is exactly 15 fatigue when you're using this -2 less fatigue famed shield. Okay, and Hadi level 12. I'll take melee defense instead of hit points. Okay, and Theodobald gets promise potential. Hopefully, well, I don't know. If this guy succeeds, we will be 4 out of 4 for this, which is insane. But probabilities don't work like that. So it's 50-50. Anyway, Theodobald. Yeah, I will, I guess, be ignoring the melee skill, at least mostly. Also, Dodge and Skirmisher are probably picks. Probably. Which means taking this +4 maybe. Then again, I would like to have more fatigue, yeah, because of the Indomitable. Definitely more fatigue. So let's ignore the initiative for now. Take the melee defense, the hit points, and the fatigue. We'll be taking hit points, resolve, fatigue, and melee defense for the most part. And then we have Wolfgang, level 12. I'll give him more hit points instead of initiative. Okay, so Zahiri. Let's improve these. But what perk do I give you? Lots of good options, of course. If he had Battle Flow, I would probably go with that, but he doesn't. Formidable Approach is nice. Overwhelm is at least decent. Killing Frenzy is at least decent. Weapon Master would be nice, but I don't know. Also, if I do get Weapon Master, I should probably get Enguard to get all the perks when I switch weapons. And also Enguard works very well with this weapon specifically, because this has a riposte, so I think I'll go with Enguard this time. There's also Back to Basics. And if I take that, I could take like Resilient and Skirmisher, which is definitely pretty nice. Or maybe like get Exude Confidence, or Rotation, or Vigorous Assault, or Crippling Strikes, all of which are decent. Perhaps not great, but decent. Anyway, what I'll do here is take Enguard. And if we get lucky this run, then we'll find like a famed longsword or a famed noble sword to make use of this. And also, well, we can use this with southern swords as well. We don't get the riposte, but we can use like a buckler or an Ardaga shield. Or whatever they were called. Anyway, let's take Enguard. Okay. And looking back at Zahiri, is there something I would change? Something that I would have picked instead. Left something unpicked. On a quick glance, I don't think so. I do think pattern recognition was probably a good call, but I don't know. I mean, it will apply. It will apply against tougher to hit enemies and also dangerous enemies. But when you have so much melee defense and melee skill, maybe it matters a little less. But anyway, I'm pretty happy about him. The thing is, though, can't get everything that I'd like to get. Unless this run goes on for a really long time. Also, Vanquisher would be nice. We've seen that with Zizhan. Anyway, let's now return. Oh, whoops. Misclicked there. And what was this? Hunt down what kills. So that's the Ifrits. Okay, sure, I'll do that as well. We can get better prices for stuff and also get a bit of XP. Okay. Where the hell? Oh, it's not... Oh, never mind. This is a completely different thing. This is Hexen, just out in the wild. I will ignore that at least for now. Okay, there the Ifrits are. Okay, so Theodbold here will be probably just backing off and observing from a distance. Otherwise, we might be taking some injuries, but we should be fine. Ifrits do suck, though. In Legends, after a while, they don't really pose a threat, but it's a different story here. Okay, probably I will actually advance a little bit, maybe. At least on this flank. Start dealing some damage. Though it's definitely not optimal. Nah, I'll be lazy. I'll be lazy here and just stay put with everyone except Theodbold. Maybe move someone in front of Zubair because he's battle forged. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay, watch from there. That is a nice elevated position from which you can observe. Alright, and let's let them advance here. It also just use like hold steady now. Which is plus 10 range defense. I guess I will do that. Right. Their first attempt is a miss. Can even do that. Okay, there we go, getting hit in the head. It's on a nimble guy though. Dazed for one turn. 20%. Okay. Well, let's start destroying them. Okay. Don't have a target for Zishan, not yet, but one of them should fling itself around here at some point, so I guess I'll just stay. Stay there. Same goes for Mahdi. Though I guess I want to rotate Leofric, perhaps. Though, does he only get the one stack from Unstoppable? Yeah, I think so. So that's one more action point. Well, that's fine. 10 action points. He can move like here. If need be. And attack. Can I kill this before they get to do their thing? Probably. Let's get to it. You're blocked though. Yeah, you can do it. Good. Less good. Oh, never mind, you didn't get the Unstoppable. Well, my bad. My bad. Well, I guess you just forgo it in this battle. Okay, now for the big one. Doesn't get to do anything good. Slightly awkward. Okay, but we do have targets for at least most of us. There's the free riposte. So yeah, I should probably be using Zahiri perhaps slightly more aggressively now, since he has that as well. Also has the underdog, of course, and a lot of defense. Though, I don't know, maybe in the fights where this is most useful, we don't need it, because we are so powerful anyway, but we'll see. It can be used to great effect, I guess, against like orcs as well, and barbarians, which can pose a threat. Let's do that. Okay, excellent. Hold. I guess go for this one, though probably completely needlessly. Alrighty, and get rid of that one, and just let these ones do whatever the hell they'd like. Acts in 13, acts in 14. Yeah, I guess you just wait. Here I could go for it, but again, it seems to be... It's probably going to be in vain if you do it, so let's just get rid of the Unstoppable there. Oh, big one. Big one. Well, that's fine. If it were a little bit closer to the main line and this tree wasn't blocking, I guess I'd go for the melee kill on it, but I'll just let it fling itself. Like that one did. Let's not actually go there. Do need that 15 fatigue though to remain for the free riposte to trigger, so it won't trigger here. Just move. And just stay put. And just move a bit. And move there, I guess. Okay. Let's see what happens. Go ahead and use the onslaught. Though probably unnecessary. Okay, big one misses. Alright. So no injuries it seems in this fight. Also I should have just recovered there. And I guess I can go melee here. So we'll see if they get to fling themselves or not. It's definitely possible. Don't know how the AI works. I think sometimes it will fling. It will decide to throw itself. And sometimes it doesn't when it's engaged in melee. Seems I will get to destroy this one. Alright, good work. I guess I'll... Let's see. Let's wait and see if this one decides to split or not. 7 fatigue. Sure. Or actually, nah. Let's just end there. It's fine. Okay, did it decide to throw itself? That's fine. Nearly through this. Okay. There we go. One more. All right. It's done. Okay, and now we have ambush trade routes. Well, that's good for selling, but not for buying. I probably will be doing this one skull just because I want to get the money by trading. But yeah, that's going to be a bit boring. But I guess it's good since I can sell now for a better price. Though I don't have that much to sell. I'll sell these javelins though. Don't think I'll be using them. Let's keep the axes and the bolas though. I'll also sell the billhook, I suppose, and that. Keep, I guess, these. Nice to have some options. Alright, but let's also fight in the arena again. Hate Knight, which is a Hedge Knight. Well, we should be fine. If we can't defeat a Hedge Knight in the arena at this point, then we deserve to be decapitated for the amusement of the crowd. Maybe bring like one net just to make sure. Though it's probably unnecessary. Let's do it like that, I think. Zishan's armor is a bit damaged, but only a bit, so I think we are fine here. Kill the raiders first, probably. Okay, Hedge Knight has a Bardish. I don't remember, but maybe we haven't even fought a Hedge Knight in this run yet. Oh, you guys are using throwing spears, huh? I suppose what we'll do is back off like one tile. Though I could have made use of the riposte thing. Do you have Vigorous Assault? I don't see it, but let's double check. Yeah, doesn't look like they get it. Well, in any case, probably back off one tile with you as well. It's a lot of throwing spears. Well, we'll see. Missed. Hit. Decided not to throw. This is a nice thresh, by the way. I guess I'll go for it. Straight away. Nice. And there's the Hedge Knight. Okay, so daggering would be pretty good here, actually. And especially if I get the net on it, which net on him, which I will. Also, I could have gone for the Fatal Dagger Death Blow. But let's instead go for the Puncture. It's only 35 currently, though. Well, I can still switch weapons next round, and we should be fine. Okay, I'll just save the fatigue, probably. Or even switch back into this. Yeah, what we can do here is use the passing step to go after the raiders instead and leave the Hedge Knight to the last thing we kill here. Okay, I'll use the net now, though. Let's start dealing a bit of damage. Okay, nasty hit. Alright, Zishan is a bit in trouble, but as long as he gets this guy... Okay, he didn't. Okay, I'm starting to be afraid for Zishan's life. Maybe I did underestimate this fight a lot. Maybe I did. And yeah, since he doesn't have the underdog, it's possible I even end up losing him in this fight. That's a terrifying possibility, actually. Terrifying possibility. If he had like adrenaline, which I've been wishing that he had, then I suppose he would probably be fine, because he could always act before they do get a kill and get another kill. But I didn't quite manage it here. Also, yeah, god damn it, the Hedge Knight can do the split. The Hedge Knight can do the split here. And Zishan is surrounded, kind of. Damn it. And also, I can't reach their low health targets with Zahiri. Yeah, well, the main thing is that the Gladiators survive. If I lose Zishan, then that's a big loss, but I suppose we can recruit like a Gladiator or someone to be our damage dealer. Yeah, that sucks. Also, he has these now. Yeah. Not that. This rattled -3 reach. Well, good luck, season. And I can't really do anything with Subir. I can't leave this spot. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm wondering if the puncture would be good here. Better, because this guy still has his armor. And he is now trapped in a net. Yeah, that's probably better than going for the cleave. I think I'll go for it. Obviously this famed dagger doesn't really even benefit from this at all with the puncture attack. Yeah, we are in trouble actually. Or, well, season is in trouble. Oh dear. Poorly played by me. And maybe a tiny bit unlucky. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for the thresh attack. Shouldn't have done it. That was foolhardy. So obviously it is 95 now with this. But I don't know what the puncture percentage will be. We do have a lot of melee skill though. What I could do is go for a cleave and decapitate after though. Oh man. I really hope that the Hedge Knight doesn't go for a split here, and if he does, he misses Season, but we'll see, we'll see. I think it might be better to go for a puncture. But I am really unsure if that's the right call. Well, let's see. 73. Okay. Get one morale check there. Can we get another one? We missed. Okay, well, Season is going to die. What was the chance to hit there? 43. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We can only hope for a struck down here. That's all we can hope for. Well, that really sucks. That really, really sucks. And I guess I can only blame myself. Oh well. That also means we lose the damn famed weapon. So we have to hope for a struck down. Oh dear. Yeah, what I think we should go for is passing step here and hopefully kill this raider, which gives him a very slight chance. We can also get some morale checks if I do that. I think he's still... Yeah, he's very, very likely to get killed or struck down here, but there's a very slim chance, I guess. So go for this, I guess. Do that. Oh, I can't even move there. Yeah, good. Yeah, good talk. Good talk. Well, it's goodbye for Zizhan. Devastating loss. Devastating. 57. Well. And now that I have dealt armor damage here, it's better to switch with Subir as well. Switch into the cleaver. Yeah, I suppose Sahiri just goes for the Hedge Knight here. Probably move here to be a... Well, maybe that doesn't matter. Not for him. Yeah, he has the underdog at least. Oh well. Go for the 95 overhead strike. And get that riposte. Yeah, Zizhan is dead. Well, my bad. My bad, Zizhan. He was the best guy I had during this run. There goes the Hedge Knight. Got carried away with him, because it had been going so well for so long. Should have utilized him more carefully. Well, that also means we can recruit. But that really sucks. Obviously it does really suck. Okay, we did get the flail back at least. Damn it, damn it, damn it, not worth it. Anyway, that's how it goes sometimes. Well, the exciting news is now we can recruit again. Hooray. Alright, let's see. So there are gladiators here. We have the money. This guy is fat and disloyal. Both of which are not good, but it's fine. Well, I guess fat is fine. This guy is cocky and a survivor. We also have an assassin who has a rising star. Now that's nice. Also has iron lungs and faint-hearted. Let's definitely check this guy out. Okay, not terribly exciting otherwise. No stars in melee skill, 1 star melee defense. Let's see how he rolled. Okay, mean rolled melee skill. Mean rolled melee defense. Nearly mean rolled resolve. I think I'm going to let this guy go. Despite having this rising star perk, which I've never actually managed to get on anyone in Reforged. Yeah, I think so. You are no Zizhan. Sad to say. Okay, well, thanks for your time. Alright, how about this guy? Anwar, the Gladiator. Stars are not in the right places, so I think probably not. He did max roll melee skill and got pretty good roll in melee defense though. Yeah, I think this is going to be a no from me. 3 stars in range defense, doesn't have anticipation. Goodbye. Also, that was going to be probably the last gladiator fight I would have done with Zizhan ever, because that was going to be the 5th fight for him. Well, that's what I get for underestimating my opponents. And forgetting just how flimsy, how mortal some of us are. Alright, yeah. I guess I won't try out Bush here, because Cocky sucks. Cocky is horrible. It's possible this guy is very good despite that, but eh. Also, yes, I guess I'll do this Nomad contract. And now Einar here gets to wield this thing. Gunther the Grinning's Punisher. He's nowhere near as good as Zizhan was, of course, but it is what it is. Rest in peace, Zizhan. Rest in peace. Cut down by a brigand raider. 300 kills. in 143 battles. Oh well. Oh well. Well, that does mean that the run is at least somewhat exciting still. Also, have we taken damage? For the most part, no. Let's see. 1 archer, 1 slinger. I guess we can go in during the daytime. That's fine. Let's give their 1 archer and slinger a chance here. Yeah. Arena fights. Got the bear killed and now I got Seashung killed. In Legends at this point, we'd be far more unkillable. I guess I'm still a little bit in a Legends mindset. I need to remember this is not Legends. Anyway, let's not dwell on it. Let's try to treat it as a learning experience. Yeah, the issues were that he wasn't fast enough to get to act before the raiders, which mean he never got to get that berserk kill and vanquisher. And also, it was very foolhardy of me to go for the thresh there. Should have used like Zahiri instead for a similar move. Because he has underdog and he has 66 melee defense, etc, and pattern recognition. Anyway, let's we have the amulets here. And we also have the Nacho trophy. Yeah, that goes to you. Okay, let's fight. There is also a few assassins. It's fine. But that is a clear reminder that death does lurk behind every corner. Maybe not in this fight, but still. They are actually coming forward, which is good. Okay. That also means that the run will take longer, because now I lost basically my best damage dealer. It's going to take time to find a new one and also to train them up. Well, I didn't set any time limits for myself. Alright, I guess I'll use the Falcon buff. So I could also use the Blitzkrieg. Seems unnecessary in this fight. Let's use the Falcon. Okay, Assassin with a Shamshir and with a Quatal Decker. Let's just stay probably pretty... Yeah, pretty far away from them actually. With Mahdi. They will come. They will come to us. Maybe I should have brought like a wolf gang to that fight. The assassins can do some work here, so I need to be a little bit careful. I'm still not going to use the Blitzkrieg here, not yet at least. We are getting flash-potted, which means death blows, perhaps. But we can cut through basically everyone else with ease. Oh, One assassin is actually fleeing. Well, okay. Also, they do have pretty nice nimble gear, I think, so maybe I can even dagger this one at least. Maybe. Not sure though. Well, move there. Also, yes, you don't have the passing step, since I never gave you tempo. It's from this, right? Is it not from that? No, it's from sword mastering, okay. Yeah, and also requires two-handed or double gripped. Alright. Don't care about your armor anymore. 44 only. That's pretty pathetic. Okay, what I'll do probably is just move here instead of going for the 44. Let's instead go for this guy. It's in 6, acts in 3. There's the flash bot. So, out of curiosity, do you get... No, you don't get adrenaline, but you actually have some initiative at least. So in that regard, Einar is a bit safer. Also, he does have 9 lives. Safer than Seashan was, that is. Also, it does look like I won't be getting to adrenaline. This guy also, yes, rallied. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, one shot at there. Didn't check the percentages that the raiders had against Season. But yeah, it was enough. It was enough to kill. Oh, this guy's waiting. How dare you wait? Alright, just go for it. Pretty difficult to land there, of course. Right, and there's the Quattle Dagger, and also there's a Daze. So that means Death Blow. Which might even be a bit dangerous. Oh, this one is leaving. Okay. How cowardly of you. I think I'll go for a stun on this one, and then try to dagger him. For the nimble armor. He is now breaking. Then again, they can just be rallied. Yeah, they're leaving. Throws dirt, that's fine. Let's go for onslaught here. Okay, Good. There we go. So no need to stun anymore. Let's just kill that one. Okay, and get the dagger out. I could catch up with this one as well. Sure. Oh, never mind. It lied to me. It lied to me. I can't activate adrenaline anymore. I can do it with Leofric though. Okay, sure. We'll see about the daggering though. Will I go for it? Get out of here. You guys should be able to handle that, so go for this. Oh, you had another grenade, huh? Rude. Just plain rude. Oh, and you don't have a dagger. Sure. Okay, I think I will go for the daggering here. I think it's gonna be fine, but if not, if this guy somehow manages to damage like Leofric, then we just kill him. But let's recover here. Okay, well that's a bit of damage, but only a bit. And also he doesn't have a dagger. Okay, one of them down. And this one is now breaking. Good. Also probably should have adrenaline. Okay, running away. Let's dagger him down. Alright, so that's done. Theodobald gets a level up. And he is now level 3. Alright, take the resolve. Take the melee defense, which is only +2. And I guess take the fatigue over the +5 initiative. Okay, and also take Steel Brow. Alright. Return to Al Anwar. Also, let's repair stuff. Also, did I check the 120 minus 9? Okay. And I have 3 of them. Okay. How do I have 3 of them? Don't remember. But yeah, 3 of them. So they are better than these are. Much better. Sure, you can have the last one. Also, yeah, I think we lost Zishan's armor as well, which was pretty nice, but at least we have these assassin robes now. Okay. So, probably no one else available here. Let's get these trading goods. It's not the best price I've ever seen, but it's pretty decent. Get one net, I guess. Selling price now is 18. Let's sell a few things. Also, there is a dagger here, which I might be giving to someone. Okay. Let's also buy this second wind potion. Also, does that mean that there might be something here? Well, there isn't. Alright, let's get a move on. So, yes, we need to find either an excellent tank or an excellent damage dealer. We have the roster spot open. Maybe I can finally get like a swordmaster. Maybe. Yeah, I see some tracks here, but... Not really thrilled about fighting Hexen. Okay, we have a monk who is titled the Coward, so that's most likely not going to be good enough. No one here is good enough. Yeah, I could fight orcs, but currently, why would I do that? Alright, get some of that. Let's visit Gipfelfest. Also, apologies. Renovations are being done. I'll actually end the episode here since it seems like it's pretty loud. So, lost Zishan this episode, which was a big loss, and yes, it was my bad. My bad. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.